If I use bone meal and then I right click it, it will make the flour. Hey guys, welcome back, and this is another command block tutorial. This one is growing flowers with bone meal. So if I show you, if I first of all walk up to it and I just right click it, nothing will happen. But if I use bone meal and then I right click it, it will make the flower. And then if I just reset, and then I can do it again, nothing happens, right click it with bone meal, and there pops up the flower. So I'm going to show you how this works. Okay, so first of all, just note that there's a giant flower here, built by Alan Swift. His link to his channel will be in the description. And yeah, so this is the giant flower. You can see it's exactly the same. And there's 9 command blocks here, and this is a full clock. And it's testing for all players who's within a radius of 3 from the little flower, whose selected item slot is 0, and in that selected item slot has to be a die, damage 15, which is bone meal, and make sure you have S and B. And then when it does find you with bone meal in your hand, it will set block these coordinates with the redstone block. Sorry. And that would be in here, which will start up the 20 tick clock. And it will test for blocks at this area and compare it to this area. So it's going to test for blocks, this area, to high area, and it's going to compare it to the flower that is here. So if I just reset, you can see there's piston extension blocks around this flower too, and the reason I can't click them is actually because of this. So this will constantly set block piston extensions around the flower, all different coordinates, at 20 ticks a second. But then when you hold bone meal in your hand close to it, it will actually activate these. So the first one will set block on top of that command block with redstone block, which will turn off the clock, and then immediately 2 ticks after that set it with air, so it'll take away the redstone block. And then I'll also fill this area with air, which is all of this, so it doesn't activate again, because when it does activate again, it will actually take off the whole bottom of the giant flower. And when you are holding the bone meal now, and it starts the clock, this thing will be on because the test for worked. And then when you actually right click, the blocks will no longer be compared successfully, which will turn this off, turn on this torch, clone the flower to that flower, and also remove 1 bone meal from your inventory. So clear at P, Minecraft die 15, so that's the metadata, and 1 is the count. Okay, so now what this other circuit is, when you have bone meal in your hand and then you walk away, it will turn one of these torches back on depending on what slot you had it on, and it will set block a redstone block on top of that to turn off the clock, and then I'll set block with air 2 ticks later. And so that's basically how the flower works. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, cheers, and I'll see you all in the next one.